Hello friends, I am Dr. Vishnu Agrawal. Welcomes you in my channel Engineering Setu. So today we are discussing the solution of NPTEL assignment of heat transfer. This is the assignment number 12 and the due date of this assignment is 17/4/24. So let's discuss the assignment. Question number 1. Which one of the following double pipe heat exchanger offer a constant temperature difference between the hot and cold fluid everywhere? So right answer is B. Counter flow with equal heat capacities. Counter flow with equal heat capacities. Question number 2. The NTU in a heat exchanger is given by which of one of the following? The right formula for NTU is UA upon C minimum. U is the overall heat transfer coefficient, A is the heat exchanger area, and C is the minimum. C minimum means minimum heat capacity. So A is the right answer for this question number 2. Now come to the question number 3. So question number 3 is it is a numerical based on the heat exchanger. So here all data are given. We want to find the overall heat transfer coefficient of the heat exchanger. The solution is given below. Please follow the solution. First we will calculate the total heat transfer. It will be 2626 at 7.5. So mass of cold fluid, heat capacity of cold fluid, temperature difference of the cold fluid. So it will give 2626 at 7.5. Then we will calculate by this equation the hot fluid, outer temperature of hot fluid, exit temperature of hot fluid, it will be 198.7. Then we will calculate the mean temperature difference, logarithmic mean temperature difference. We will get 174.5 degrees centigrade. Then correction factor is given 0.94. So formula for heat transfer will be FUA theta m. So here you will get the U is equal to 160. So right answer is B. So this is the solution. Now come to the question number 5. Question number 5 is also again a cross flow heat exchanger numerical. So here also they want to estimate the required surface area for the heat exchanger. So all data are given. Cold fluid temperature inlet is given, cold fluid temperature outlet is given, mass of cold fluid is given, Cp is given. So similarly the hot fluid temperature outlet and inlet given, overall heat transfer is given, Cp is given, but mass is not given. So here we will calculate the area of the heat exchanger. So first we will calculate the total heat transfer from the hot fluid to cold fluid. So it will be mCp Tc2 minus Tc1. So you will get the 627,600 watt. Then we will calculate the logarithmic mean temperature difference again. So you will get the 103 degrees centigrade. Then same formula as we applied in the question number 4. So FUA theta m. So question number 3 as we applied in question number 3. So A will get 33.1 meter square. So right answer is C, 33.1 meter square. Now come to the question number 5. It is again a numerical. So here all data are given, solution is given below. So you will get the answer 243 meter square. As we applied in question number 3 and 4, the same formulas are applied in here. Here Cp of cold fluid and hot fluid will be same. This is the heat taken by the cold fluid, it is heat given by the hot fluid. So here we will get the theta m 333.33, and when we applied for the total heat transfer, effective heat transfer FUA theta m. So here A we will get 243 meter square. So here the A option is correct. Now come to the question number 6. This is the last question, and again this is the related to NTU. So first we will calculate what is the required tube length for the effective heat transfer. So total heat transfer will be M into HFG, because this is the question of that condensation, that evaporation. So here Q barabar M into HFG, this is the total heat transfer. U is given, overall transfer, number of tubes 500, diameter of per tube 0.025, length we have to calculate. So first we will calculate the NTU is equal to UA upon C minimum. So here A is the NTU into C minimum upon U. NTU is given 0.8, C minimum is the heat capacity of M1 is given and C1 is given. So this is the heat capacity of gas. M1 is 10, C1 1120, so we will get the 1100. So here area we will find 179.2 we will get. Now this total area will be number of tubes into area of one tube. So here we will find the length. We will get 4.565 meter. So answer D is correct for this question. So thank you students, thank you friends for listening this video. Total number of question are 6 and solution is given. Thank you.